Question number 1. What is marine environment? It is a habitat are habitats that support marine life and marine environment. It's because marine life depends in some way of salt water that is in sea. Habitat is an ecological or environmental area inhabited by one more or living species. That's why marine environment supports many kinds of habitats at sea. For example, marine ecosystem. We support areas like deep sea, corals, whale falls, and rainfalls or polar region, such as Antarctic and Arctic coral reefs. Question number 2. What are the causes of marine pollution and its impacts? The impacts of the marine pollution is a combination of chemicals and trash, most of it which comes from the land source and washed or blown into the sea ocean. This is pollution results in damage to the environment at sea and the health of all organisms and to economic structure worldwide. For example, water pollution. It is very common for us. Pollutants dumped into the ocean. This waste affects the daily life of fish and other marine creatures in the environment. Question number 3. Marpol Convention history when it was adopted. On November 2, 1973 at IMO. IMO means International Marine Organization. 1948 March 17 founded. The Protocol of 1978 was adopted in response to a spate of tanker accidents in 1976 and 1977. A protocol was adopted to a name of convention and new Annex 6 was adopted which is entered in force on May 19, 2005. The 6th MARPOL Regulation. Annex Number 1. Regulation for the Prevention of Pollution by Oil. Entered into force on October 2, 1983. The first implementation made by the MARPOL, one of the most important international marine environment. Convention. The convention was designed by minimize pollution of the seas from ships. Annex Number 2. Entered into force on October 2, 1983. Regulation for the control of pollution by noxious liquid substance in the valve. It is also delicate cargoes, residues in sea water, to prescribe limits depending on their pollutions, hazards, and facilities into distribution of chains utilizing to wake up the ships. Annex Number 3. Entered into force on July 1, 1992. Prevention of pollution by MARPOL substance carried by the sea of package form. Required from the sea, safe handling of package of substances that indication of harmful substance is a marine pollution. Annex Number 4. Prevention of pollution by sewage from ships. Entered into force on September 27, 2003. And system for the uncontrolled sewage discharge the prevention of port reception facilities for sewage. Annex Number 5. Prevention of pollution by garbage from ships entered into force on December 31, 1988. All kinds of food, domestic operational waste, all plastic, cargo residues, incineration ashes, cooking oil, fishing gear, and animal carcasses generated during the normal operation. Annex Number 6. Prevention of pollution from ships entered into force on May 19, 2005. Sets limits on NOx and SOx emission from the ship's exhaust and prohibits deliberate emission of zone-depleting substances from ships of 400 gross of tonnage and above engaged in voyage to parts of offshore terminal.